Blood, this Casey Xander is the fucking GOAT, blood. He is one of the most important YouTubers to ever live, blood. And that's coming from me. Because I don't respect hardly anybody. Because most people walking the planet Earth is a fucking idiot, blood. I was saying to my girl, God forbid, when I have a son, I pass away. And, he's not allowed to get hold of my content. Yeah? So he can't use my content as a blueprint for life. I would be happy for him to watch Casey Xander's videos and use his content as a blueprint for life, blood. Because most YouTubers, most men I see on social media, they're clueless, blood. They're fucking idiots. See all these YouTubers popping up talking about men's mental health, blood. Don't get me started about men's mental health, blood. Yeah, start teaching the man them how to be men, blood. Yeah, put them man them in a right frame of mind, blood, instead of complaining and whining and that. So yeah, my man's about to drop some gems in this video, blood, and I just had to share it with you lot. So yeah, like I said, he's one of the most important YouTubers to ever live. Big up man like Kevin Samuels, big up man like AMS, big up man like Andrew Tate. Them man there, yeah, them man there are important still. Also Casey Xander, but let's get into it.
Okay, the third way that you will completely lose a girl, this is going to be my favorite one to talk about on all these bullet points, is living in sedation. Okay, when I talk about sedation, I'm talking any sort of sloth-like behavior. I'm talking video games, I'm talking watching TV, I'm talking fantasy football, I'm talking watching television, watching spectator sports, smoking, drinking, anything that makes you weak. And the reason being is because these things make you weak because it strips you of your masculinity. I have this in blue because it's very important right here, okay? I put this as a different color right here on the whiteboard because I need to emphasize this. A woman who is in your life must see you as a driving force or a driving impact at all times. And what I mean by a driving force is you're like a powerful man. Like her being around your presence, you're influential over her emotions. The way you speak is captivating. The way you operate day to day in life is with pure intent and you are driven. Okay? These are things that a masculine man has. Okay? Emotional engagement in fantasy in any way, shape, or form strips you of your natural God-given masculinity, and this will put you into sedation. So I'm going to give you some examples of stupid things that men do, and this is why if you... Like, seriously, if you understand these concepts, do you understand how easy your dating life is? Like, most men have no clue what they're doing with girls. If you understand even just a fraction of this stuff, you will separate yourself from the pack like 9 times out of 10. It will be literally that easy. Most
men watching this right now are going to be engaging in this foolishness.
Guys, okay, things that they have emotional engagement in, that is fantasy. Think about that. Emotional engagement, what is that? They have an emotional investment, meaning they get happy, they get sad, they feel good, they feel bad, blah, 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 about these sorts of things. Things like spectator sports, if they're Broncos, football, one or not, that's good. That's a big enough driving factor in their life where their mood increases or decreases. Do you understand how laughable this is? A team that has no investment in you, that you're watching on pixels on a screen that's fake, that's enough to make a man's emotional engagement go haywire.
How many times have you been into work and there's a particular guy that you know, he's feeling down today. Yeah, he's not in a good mood. Do you know why? Not because his house has been repossessed. Not because his dog has died. No, Arsenal got their arse whooped by Tottenham for the 3rd time in a row. A man will actually be angry. A man will actually be upset, yeah, because his team lost football team. When none of those guys on that football team know your fucking name, blood. You're going to allow that to shift your mood? Are you serious, blood? Yeah? Like, if you had $2,000 betting on this game and they lost, then yeah, I understand. But fam, you had nothing riding on this game and you're angry that your team lost. A team that you've gone to their football team, their football games religiously for the last 10 years and you're shouting their name and you're chanting and that. And these guys don't know who the fuck you are, fam. You're just another guy in a red t-shirt on the stand.
It's fantasy land. He's living like a child. The next would be video games. There's men who will whip their controller across the room. There's men who will scream at the television. You look like a big baby. You look weak. Or things like politics. Pixels on a screen of people who are talking, and no matter what the laws, rules, or regulations are, guess what? You're sitting there working the same job with the same friends, with the same people, making the same income, doing the same damn thing.
I'm telling you, my man is a fucking blood. Your life will never change. Your life will be never better. Yeah, it doesn't matter who the fuck, yeah, is in power. Throughout my life, how many MPs have I seen? PMs. I've seen Tony Blair. He's the earliest one that I can remember. Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, David Cameron, and obviously Boris Johnson and that. Blood. Whoever was in power at certain times, my life was good, and whoever was in power at certain times, my life was bad. I was the contributing and main factor as to why my life was good and why my life was bad. Like there's certain people, yeah, that thought, oh, when America has a black president, that like when everyone was told that obviously America's gonna have a black president, and that certain black people thought, oh yeah, their lives are gonna be better. Fam, there's still people getting shot, still people getting killed, still people living in poverty, blood. It doesn't matter who the fuck is at the top. It doesn't matter who the fuck is running the country. You are the person that has to take control of your life, blood. That's why I don't vote. I don't care who is in government. I don't care. Only broke people, only people right at the bottom of the totem pole care about who's running the country, because they're expecting this person in higher power to fix their life. That's why a lot of people that are hell-bent, heavy on religion and that, go to church every fucking week, go pray this place, go pray that place and that. Bro, they're helpless people. They're hoping that if they pray enough, if they, serve this person enough, whatever, they're going to have their life fixed in that. Blood, you got to take control of your own life. You got to take control of your own life, man. Don't rely on nobody else, man.
And this is what you're worried about for your own emotional investment. Living in fantasy land is the quickest way to you getting to sedation. Quickest way to you getting to sedation is the quickest way to you not being a masculine man. These things have no real impact in your life, yet you care. You care about them. She in no way, shape, or form is going to be able to probably articulate it in the way that I did in a neat format, but subconsciously she's looking at that guy going, nope, I do not want him anymore, and I don't even know why, but he just makes me feel off. I don't like him. That's the third way you will lose your girl.
Blood, you lot go and check out Casey Zander's YouTube channel, man. Some serious gems there, boy.